Hola everyone, here at the Pearl Resort in Fiji. Today is our last day. We take off tomorrow morning for New Zealand. Wednesday was a lot of fun. We got the opportunity to hang out with some local Fijians that work here at the resort. The Australians managed to befriend them and they took us out to one of the waterfalls slash swimming holes in the area. It was absolutely gorgeous. The water was crystal clear. It was cold, but it was crystal clear, and it was what everyone would imagine Fiji to look like. It was beautiful. The drive up there was breathtaking, the landscape and the scenery. I've been talking about our, it's getting sunny. I've been talking about our Australian friends the last couple days, and I had the chance to sit down with them and ask them a few questions about what they were doing down here and what they did. We met you guys like day one that we were here, and you were telling me a little bit about why you guys came down here.
Why I did it?
Yeah. People always want to know why other people do stuff.
Okay.
All right.
It's really simple. Why? Okay, Matt. I'm Mari. I live at Nimbin, which is on the east coast of Australia in northern New South Wales, and it's my fourth time in Fiji, and we booked a really good cheap holiday. That's why
it's always
we're here,
the best
everyone.
holidays.
I booked that in March, and I don't know, a week or two went by and me and Nigel said something to one another, and yeah, we said let's take some donated items over to Fiji and give to the people that have been affected by the cyclone. Because the Cyclone Winston that hit in February, 20th and 21st if I'm right, roughly around that time. It was the biggest recorded cyclone in the history. But as you can see, it didn't hit along this part of the island.
Yeah, it was pretty much the north part. I was looking at a map earlier.
Bit of the east, the north and the northwest.
Yeah.
They got the winds here, they lost trees around this southern coast too, but they,
So you and Nigel were talking, you just wanted to bring some stuff along to hand out. Why? Why though?
Why? Because I just can't go to a poor country after they've had a natural disaster and not do anything to help. There was a lot of emailing and corresponding with Jetstar, who we flew with, to be able to get...
They did really well with working with you guys, didn't they?
This one man named Mark, he was beautiful.
Mark at Jetstar.
He's my gem. He was the customer care analyst.
Yeah.
And it's the first time he's ever come across anyone doing something like this.
Cool.
So
very cool.
It blew him away.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we brought over was the limit that we could get from them, which was 80 kilos of donated clothing from friends and just people in our community. We were given money and $520 of just over $1,200 that we collected. We bought solar kits, portable solar kits. But anyway, and an organisation gave us 500 or more cakes of small motel-sized soaps.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so what we did, we divvied all of them up. So because we had 4 solar kits, I went, well, let's just do 4 lots of stuff. And so we divvied up the kits, all the soaps and all the clothing. Yep, Suzuka Trading, everyone. If you go to Nimbin, go to Suzuka Trading.
If anyone back home sees this and they want to help out, is there any way that they can still help out at this point?
Yeah. Well, if they want to give money, there's lots of different organisations that still taking money.
There'll be a link down in the description for a few different charities that you can donate to help out with the aid here in Fiji.
How you going?
Huh?
How you going? That's exactly what it is. How you going?
How you doing?
How are you going?
How are you going? How you going?
I'm going good.
It's real Aussie when you say it like that. How you going?
Chapter. What are you up to?
Action!
Chapter. I say chapter all the time.
What?
Chapter.
What does that even mean?
I've never heard you say that. Yeah, but it's called editing.
Shut up.
You can have the editor's cut or you can have the real deal.
The real deal, the unedited.
Man, now you put a camera in front of this guy, he won't stop talking.
Steven Spielberg right here. Action! 1, 2,
Hello from Fiji, guys.
Hola.
G'day.
Hula. I've mentioned our Australian friends a couple times in a couple of my vlogs. These are them, 3 of them at least.
I'm Isaac.
I'm Yuri.
I'm Sienna.
We're family.
Yeah, family.
Yeah, just throwing that out there.
We're all identical twins.
Yeah.
I mentioned a couple times that you guys are down here helping out the Fijians. You guys went up to Raki Raki to hand out some stuff. Tell me a little bit about your experience there and the Fijians' response to what you guys did.
Well, I reckon it started even before we even went there. Just telling like people what we're doing here, you know, because everybody's so friendly. People ask, oh, so what are you doing? You're here on holidays, where are you going? And just telling them, and their responses were pretty, it's just nice to know that they care, that other people care about them. Like I told a random guy in the airport and he got tears in his eyes.
Yeah, I feel as if I've heard a lot of responses, a lot of very emotional responses have happened when you guys tell them.
Yeah, but then I found when we went up north was the opposite. That we didn't really, because they've already, like, it was nice to help them, but maybe like if we had have had more time,
Yeah,
to go
definitely.
to smaller communities that weren't on the main stretch, because they already have they've had aid help and they. Oh, yeah. This is Moses.
Better late than never, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, we really
sliding
just didn't have enough time there. Like we did, it was a very long day. I think the biggest thing for me was just the joy on the kids' faces. Because, you know, they're so innocent and they're so young, and then we bring this stuff and we play with them. So their soccer field was pretty bad. It was about this deep in grass.
Yeah.
And that ball was just...
Their ball was
pretty much deflated.
flat. And
But they were still having a good time.
They were still having the best time in the world with that deflated ball.
But yeah, then the second village we stayed at, like they stopped at, they actually had like a footy field. And
Footy for the American watchers.
Rugby.
Okay.
But you see, like, they think that's a good field, like, and they just, it was a tough field, like.
Basically, Mum organised it all, hey, like she, well, with her 20 Facebook friends, tried to organise a bit more, but it didn't really happen. But she organised the bags of clothes, all the clothing, the
How much did you guys bring?
About over 100 kilos of stuff donated by the community back home in Nimbin, like just the local community.
You need to go to Nimbin. And then there was four solar systems, and then there was 4 phone chargers, and then...
But the solar systems are really like,
1100.
That's another real good quality thing, because where we're from as well, it's an alternative area. And we've got a local, like it's called the Rainbow Power Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ups. And it's like a shout out, getting their name out there. It was a little, like just one panel, but you can connect them to other panels to make big ones, if so. And then they had 2 lights that disconnected, and then you could use them as torches.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they like power.
Torches are flashlights.
Flashlight, that's way too big to say.
Who wants to make words hard to say? Hey, woman of the moment.
Mum, come over here, you're going to be famous.
Matt's videos get about 2 likes.
Yeah, 2. All 2 of them. That's okay.
Gotta start somewhere, ain't it?
That's right. Dylan, by the way.
To be honest, like just having the opportunity to come over here, for me it was quite spontaneous. It was a spontaneous thing to do. And like coming over here and seeing how these people live and their attitude towards life for how little they do have is just, it's absolutely game changing for your perception of life.
Yeah, so many people.
Sorry about that noise there.
So many people. I put a post on Facebook the other week just saying like if people could just do a little bit, like just change their life just to give a little.
Yeah.
You just make so much impact on people that are a lot worse off. They just don't. They're not generous enough in the Western world. I don't think at all.
Yeah. In the spirit of good deeds and all that type of stuff, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information on what the rest of my family is doing right now. So my mom and my dad and my grandparents, Wayne and Shirley McDaniel, are down in Iquitos, Peru right now at an orphanage doing medical and dental work. What's really cool about this trip, though, is my grandpa is going down there to help out with some of the dental work, which, if anybody knows about my grandpa and knows kind of what he's been through the last couple of years, you should know that that is amazing. There is no word to describe. So those of you that don't know my grandpa, 2 years ago, when he was 74 going on 75, he had a stroke that rendered his right side nearly unusable. He couldn't talk. Now, 2 years later, after all of that, he's going down to practice dentistry again, which is just so cool. Good job, Grandpa. I'm so extremely proud of you. Tonight's gonna be a pretty early night for us. We're taking off tomorrow morning at 9:30 out of Nadi, so we have to leave the hotel here by about 4:30, which is going to absolutely suck. It's a 4-hour flight down to Christchurch, where we're gonna be picking up our camper, and then we're gonna head up to the north end of the South Island for a couple days, and then we're gonna come back down to Christchurch and pick my girlfriend Courtney up, and we're gonna head down to the southern tip of the South Island. We're not gonna have a lot of Wi-Fi while we're out there, so I won't be able to upload a daily vlog, so they're gonna be a week after we get back, so look out for those. If you guys like the vlogs and enjoy watching them, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the videos at all, like them. If you have anything to say, comment below. I'm always open to feedback from anyone. Feel free to share with friends and family, and just enjoy them. Ooh la.